I've got to say, I think this is probably the most beautiful wall walk we've ever done.
Yeah.
Right? Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel.
Today we've woken up in beautiful Girona and we're off to explore what it has to offer. Come along with us. We're here at Espresso Mafia, which is our favourite little coffee shop in Girona, and they roast their own coffee, so it's really, really good. And we're also about to try out shusho, which is a traditional pastry from Girona. It's like a croissant filled with custard, so we're really keen to try it out.
It's a lot thicker than a croissant. But it's very sweet. It's beautiful. Good with coffee, I think.
So good every time.
So, we just realised that the flag that we thought was the flag of Catalonia is not actually the flag of Catalonia. We've seen this flag with the yellow and the red stripes and a big star on it, and it's everywhere all over Girona, and that's what we thought was their flag, but it's actually not. It's like an adopted flag symbolising like a Catalonian republic, because a lot of the people here are really passionate about being their own independent state, and because of that they have a really strong connection to Scotland. So if you're walking around Girona, you'll also see lots of like Scottish flags, and last night during the festival we heard lots of like Scottish music and stuff like that. It was really cool because we love Scotland as well. It's something that everyone here is really passionate about, and that was very evident at the festival last night. Alright, so we have made it onto the wall walk. If you've seen our previous videos, you know how much we love ruins and castles and walking the old walls. These ones in Girona, there was a really good reason for them. Girona was taken over multiple times during its history. It was originally taken over from the Iberians by the Romans, who built the first walls, and then like everyone that's come after them has added onto them and rebuilt them and made them better. And so in Girona you've got these big beautiful walls, but you also have a lot of like different architecture, and it's a really stunning city to come and see, just because you've got so many different cultural influences and these absolutely stunning walls with just such an amazing view.
Just a quick stop here under the shade to cool off for a minute. One thing that's really nice about the city of Girona is that it's not overrun with tourism yet, I guess. But yeah, it's not overrun with tourism, so it's quite quiet and chilled out and relaxed, and it makes us feel like we can just kind of take things slow and just enjoy a nice relaxing day. It's really refreshing.
You can see like sections of the walls that's been made out of like red brick. That's where they've reconstructed them, because obviously with the town being taken over so many times and attacked so many times, the walls get damaged. So they've actually put in a lot of work to rebuild them and make them structurally okay for people to walk on again. And I've got to say, I think this is probably the most beautiful wall walk we've ever done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we used, yeah, yes. Yes, yes.
I really need to go to the toilet. Oh, there's one right here, that's alright. Just,
Oh my god.
Just, I mean, there's no door. Can you just give me a bit of privacy, please? Oh, I'm actually super scared. I don't want to sit on it in case it breaks and I fall like all the way down. I'll just touch that with my hands till I bet people have legit actually pissed in it.
So it's 2 o'clock and the bells just went and it just makes you feel like you're in Game of Thrones. Like they sound exactly the same. It's really cool.
How's the shade?
Oh, it's so nice. So refreshing. The sun, I do feel like I'm back home in Australia with the sun like beating down, but it's beautiful.
So most people start the wall walk at the cathedral and then walk south along the walls, but we started at the southern end and walked up towards the cathedral, which I think was really, really nice because as we were walking, we were looking at this big, amazing cathedral and felt like we were in Game of Thrones the entire time. And I didn't realise, but you keep going and you actually come out at the cathedral. We're sitting in the old ruins behind the cathedral right now, looking at this big, stunning behemoth of architecture.
It's so beautiful.
And, like, yeah, it's just amazing.
I really, I always love visiting the cathedrals in like all the like European cities and stuff that we go to. But I think this one kind of tops it, just the whole, like the gardens around it and the walls and like, I don't know, there's just something about it that's really kind of amazing.
Yeah, it's different to any other cathedral that we've seen. It's very different to La Sagrada Familia. It's a lot more traditional, but it's very like relaxing and calming. I don't know, that's the whole vibe of Girona, and it's just really beautiful.
Yeah. So here we are at the Girona Cathedral and we're heading inside to check it out.
So that was pretty cool. Found out in there that it's got the widest nave of any Gothic cathedral in the world and the second largest of just any church ever behind St. Peter's Basilica. The inside was really, really kind of dark and Gothic, and it was quite cool. I think it's quite similar to Notre Dame, and I've really enjoyed it.
So now that we've walked the walls and seen the cathedral, we're going to head back home to the Airbnb, put up our feet for a little while and cool off, and then this afternoon we'll head back out and see some more sights. Refreshed after a nice rest back at the Airbnb, which is just around the corner from where we are here in the Jewish quarter. The Jewish Quarter is part of the Old Town here in Girona, and it was home to the Jewish community between the 12th and the 15th century. It's actually one of the most well-preserved Jewish quarters across all of Europe. And you can find yourself lost here in another world, wandering through narrow alleyways, stone staircases, and historic buildings. It's absolutely fascinating.
The river behind us is the River Onya, and it runs right through the middle of Girona, and every block there's a beautiful little bridge that crosses the river from the old town to the new town. I mean, the new town's still very old. And it's got all these beautiful coloured buildings along the water, and it reminds me a lot of Ponte Vecchio in Florence. It's a really, really romantic place, and I think this is where we've chosen to end our day.
Yeah, we're going to watch the sunset here. We really hope you've enjoyed coming along with us today on our day touring through Girona. We've had an absolutely magical day. If you did, give us a big thumbs up and click subscribe so you can keep up to date with the rest of our adventures here in Spain and beyond.
Cheers,
we'll
guys.
see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Most people do the wall walk the other way. Most people start at the cathedral and then walk the other way and maybe just come off at one of the... I think most people start at